Hi there and welcome back. This is part 4 and I'm making a lap book folio, and I'm following a tutorial by Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodle, and I'm using Tina's kits, and this is for her design team project, a guest parents. So the kit that I'm using is called Time Traveller, and I'm also using some letters and lace, and I'm also using this with a signpost on, which I'm not sure what it's called. So that's what I'm using. If this is the first one you've caught, then I think I'm going to do a playlist called Lap Book Folio, and then in the future when I do make a lap book, I'll just retitle it Lap Book and have both of these in there. So for me, this is like, I've done a lot of altered file folders. I feel that this is quite different. As much as it is the same, it's more layering. And I feel as if I'm working my way up to a lap book, which is something that I saw very, very early on, and it was the first lap book tutorial that Nick the Booksmith did, and I can remember just being in absolute awe of it, and really not understanding how it all fitted together and things. And because my brain isn't very good, I've had to take lots of steps, you know, like over 2 years worth of steps, but I'm getting there. And I've totally enjoyed you know, the ride. So yeah, I love lap books. I think they're amazing. So we've kind of done this part, so now we're moving on to this part. Shall we have just a quick, I mean, if you're watching it as I'm releasing the videos, it'll only be yesterday. So we've got this is a tuck behind, we've got an opening here, we've got a tuck here, we've got an opening here, we've got a pocket there. This opens up. We've done nothing inside of there yet. I did get 2 pieces out. Well, it's actually a double page spread, and I've just done them 2 to a page. So I was thinking I'm going to have that one on that side and that one on that side. So I'll start by cutting these in half. That's probably a little bit wonky. Okay, that's funny because that actually looks straight. So I'm going to go over in the archival ink because it's the black that I have. I'm going to put quite a lot on this side because obviously this side hasn't got there all the way round, and I don't want to cut it off the other side because I really do like it. So this is on 200 GSM. So I printed them out thinking, well, if I need some journal cards, but I think I'll be making journal cards out of kit paper and just backing them. Right, so that's those 2. And I've been saving in my trash. I've got some from boxes of chocolates. Still smell a little bit chocolatey. Love it. And it's got such a crispy sound. So I was thinking of doing like a border around it. So I think I'm going to cut this edge off because it's quite crumpled. Let's get my little measurer out. So it's 3.5. So if I do 3 3/3, see what that's like. Yep. Let's do another one. 3 3. Oh, that might be different. No, it should be fine. So 3 3/4. Okay, and then height wise we want, let's say, just over 5 1/4, which is about there. Let's have a look at that. That looks super. I'll have to, yeah, that's fine. Say 5 1/4. That's that. Put that in my scraps. Okay. So I'm thinking, what am I thinking? I don't know really. So I want to layer it up a little bit. Obviously we've not got that much room for things poking out, but I would like, I think, some lace under there. But I don't know if I want this mounted on here and then have something. You know, I don't think I need anything. I was going to put some like book page in that behind it, but I really don't think it needs it. So I'm going to put it on with a clout, and if I want any lace on after as I'm decorating, I can just stick it down the side. I'd prefer to get it all done and it be quite plain, and then I can obviously see how thick it's got and, you know, how much room I've got to play with. So I don't want to get to the end and be like, oh, it doesn't shut. It's absolutely enormous. Okay. Oh, I love the feel of that. Let's do this one. Oop. Good job it went on the card, well, not card, the chocolate wrapper. I have got some on my desk, I've just spotted it. Okay, so let's just get that up. Okay. So like that nozzle actually. That's it. So don't want my lid sticking down. Right, so I was thinking that I would put that one at there. Yeah, I prefer it that way. Yeah, I'm going to go there. I think I'm going to put it on with Fabric-Tac just because this is shiny, the vellum's shiny, the clout, you know, because it gives you that wiggle room. I don't really want that much wiggle room. Once, you know, I've lined it up, I want it to stick down. I don't want it to slide. Oh, I love that. It sounds and feels great. So I wanted it over this side a little bit. So just up a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. Feels really nice because you've got all the air in all of the envelopes. It's getting that quite padded feel now. So that's that, and then I want to put this one, well, I was going to say exactly the same place, but I don't think it really matters if it's not totally exact. I thought you'd be able to see through it more, but you can and you can't. You can when there's totally nothing there. I suppose to make it thinner, I could have took one of these layers off, but maybe it wouldn't have laid as straight because you've got that wibble wobble, haven't you, in between. Wibble wobble. Technical. Far too technical, this channel is. Right. So, I'm quite happy with that. That's not moved. Okay, where did I put the lid? Anybody? It's red. Oh, it's there. I say it's bright red. Right, so that's that bit done for now. Like I say, I know I need a pocket there and I need something in there. So we know we're in the know. Right, so let's do this side. This is stuck down really nicely. I took the clamps off and it was lovely. So I'm going to cover this, and I'm thinking I'll take the paper right up to here. Now there is a little tear there. So I think I'm just going to go in with my art glitter and just get it on the corner. Okay. So I've chosen this one because the text is going always, and obviously I want it in portrait. So if I roughly get the size, let's get middle size one. So from now, I think I might go from the lowest because I could always put lace over the top. So if I went at 6, pencil. Let's go there. What height do we want it? I think it's 10, isn't it? So yeah, we're going to want it. I'm going to need the bigger ruler for starters. So yeah, we're going to want it at 9 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and, no, that can't be right, 9 and 8 eighths, because that would be, right, okay. I'm out of my own head. Right, so that's lengthwise, isn't it? So here. Okay, so I don't actually want that much off the bottom. So let's cut that off. I'll cut it there, and if I need it shorter, I can. No, I think that's just right. Now, I'm hoping that I can just tear down this and everything will be okay. So I'm going to base it on this line and just wish for the best. Okay. So that's going to come to about there. And yes, then I'm going to put some lace on. So gone a bit too high. It's just I think I'm just going to take a little bit off that top just to compensate that a little bit. Come on, where are you? Right, that's better. Now, I do want to put this envelope down, so I'm thinking that I would need to do that. And maybe we're just a little bit too close. So I think I could do with just taking a bit off. And obviously, I've got my big trimmer here. Let me just take a little bit off. Oops, I've lost some of them. I hope it's not something that I want. Right. So let's, I think it's going to want a bit more than that. Let's put it up to there. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. Let's straighten it up while I'm here. That's better. I don't know if that's straight or not. I really don't want to fold the whole thing out. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay. And maybe I should make that into a bit of a better hole. But I think the hole is probably bigger than, I can't get in there. I'm not getting the thingy out for it. So I will be putting a, I'll be putting it, you know. So if that goes like that, let's put that in. And that like so. Yeah, we'll be a bit close now. Oh yeah, that don't worry about that. Yeah, that'd be fine. So I'm just wondering if I could lay that down first underneath. So I'm going to do that. Let's wind that all the way. Yep. So let's cut that just a bit bigger. Okay, and we'll do it with the art glitter. So about there. It doesn't matter if I go over, because obviously I'll be sticking paper on this in a minute. Ooh, in a minute anyway. Okay. try and get it there, and then I've only got to chop off bottom bit. So yeah, I'm happy with that. That's more dry, clear. Okay, so that's that. So I'm going to cover the envelope, and I'm going to do it in, I don't have to do it in that. So I'd want it like 5 1/4. So I'm going to take a bit off this side because I kind of want the black lace, you know, a little bit even each side rather than wider on one side and thinner on the other. Let's have a look what that would be. So 5 1/4. Yeah, it was 1/4. Take a little bit more. Oh, in fact, if I went, oh no, ignore me. I'll do that when I cut it, but properly. Okay, so 5 1/4, I think's there. Yeah, that should be fine. So how big's that? Oh, let's do it again. 5 1/4, because then that can be the back side. Yeah, and what height? It's going to be bigger than the trimmer, so 7 1/4. So let's get these together. And pencil, come on. Oh, I'm going to knock my tea over in a minute. 7 1/4. Let's just check. Oh gosh, no, I want it smaller than that. So do I want to go? I'm going to take some of this top off, otherwise it's going to be a bit uneven. Lovely. Fingers crossed. Still a little bit too big. I think it could do with the trim all the way around. So I'll take some off this side. Let's get it nice and straight. Okay, and then we'll take a little bit more off the top. Again, exact science. Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, right, let's do the same on this. Let's go backwards. I could do with getting it sharpening it, so I've got a sharper tip. So it obviously leaves a fat line because it's blunt. Right, I think that will be fine. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to keep those scraps. Get my basket out. If I had some room. Right. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm going to ink around these two. And before I stick them down, I want to think about this vellum. I don't know what you call them. It's like a coin envelope, isn't it? You know, a glassine bag. That's what we call them. So that's that. Let's do this one. And I think I'm going to open the top of this one. Yes, I am, because that side is obviously going to be the hinge and that side is going to be where that goes. So I will open the top. Okay, so that's the back and the front done. And I'm going to, this envelope is going to go that way. Like so. And this one is going to attach here and go that way. Now I thought I'm going to cut that bit out, so this is a pocket, and I thought I'll just follow this seam round and just cut it on both sides so you can get to the pocket either side. Like so. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. So I'm going to just get the glue in and just go right around this edge, like so. So that's sealed that part up. And I'm going to ink around it. I think I'll put some stamping on it like I did the vellum envelope. Does this stay on? Yeah. You need to do both sides. Just put that there. I'm just going to stamp on the back of this because you're not going to see it. Okay. And I love that it's now all over it, but it's, you know, part on one side and part on the other side. So I'm just gonna leave that there just to dry a tick. So I can stick this one down because I'm going to tuck that in behind that one, and I'm going to take the top off first. So if I slice it, might do it, I'm going to do it with the scissors. So I'm going to go in about here. This will be wonky. It will be wonky. And then I'm going to come up just before the paper ends. So it's still, yeah, I can't explain it, but that's not too bad actually. If I cut that straight, oh no, you can't, Tania. Yeah. I feel like I want that dip the same though. let's just put it together. See, I suppose I could have cut it like this. That's better. Still got that, but that's fine. Right, let's just ink the top of that. I don't think there'll be any white showing through it. I think it is, you know, completely all the way through. Right, so let's put this one on. Does it still fit, or do I need to go down a little bit? No, it's fine. Do I want a thing, and do I want it on both sides? I would do that after anyway, won't I? So that's not. Let's make sure the envelope's the right side. Super duper. Haven't got a clue what I'm going to do on the underside. Part of me is thinking, or maybe I should stay on this side, put all the, you know, the tags in this side and decorate it, and then do the other side. But then part of me thinks, no, I ought to get, you know, it all done to this kind of, and then do all the journal cards and that at the same time. I'm a bit right, so that's that. Lovely. Let's just get this bit here. Let's get the pen in. Yep. Then glassine bag. It's gonna go this way, like so. So I'm going to take that sticky off, and yes, no wiggle time, Tania. I think that's okay like that. Yeah. Straight. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, okay. Right, so when we're doing this one, we need to glue there and here and here. So shall I do the big bit first, because that doesn't dry so quick. Oh, mind you, I perhaps don't want to go right to the edges there, because I don't know where the paper's going to go. So if we do it to there, and do there. Like that, and then I can get in with my tip after anywhere where it's not caught it. So cut the brayer out. Okay. So I think I'm happy there. So just get in. that's fine down there. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, right, so I'm going to join this to this. Now I want this right at the bottom because this one's stepped up a bit, so I thought if that's at the bottom, it's a bit like a diagonal, and I like that. So have I inked this? I don't think I have. Shall we get some lids on? Ooh. Got like pins and needles in me elbow. Put that on. Ink around there. Let's have a look how long I've been on for. Mind you, we did mat the front and the back of that other vellum envelope as well. Okay. So that's going to go there. Yeah. So I'll take that off. And I'm just going to do it with a collal. Just going to go over that strip because that strip looks mega sticky, so I'm thinking if I put it down wrong, it's not going to give me any wiggle at all. I think that's okay anyway. So not. Yeah, that's fine. Don't rip that, Tania. Right, so that is that. I'll probably have some lace going down there because you can obviously see where that thing is, like that. Okay, so this is going to go down. I think it's going to be a little bit fiddly. Might make some like messy glue marks. So I'm going to do it with collal. It's obviously not the strongest choice, but yeah, I just feel a bit more comfortable with that. And say if I do it with Fabri-Tac, I could end up with, you know, lots of shiny stuff everywhere. Okay, I think that's that enough. Right, so if I try and get this on, yeah, and then try and straighten. So that's okay at the top. That looks okay there. Maybe let's bring it out a little bit. I think that's okay. Let's just put that down. So that's how it would sit. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Let's check the time. Oh, that's not too bad. So, I've got something to put on the front and on the back of there. Not sure what I'm doing with that. Obviously I need to neaten this up, so I'm going to just go around where I ripped it and stick some of it back down. Oh, that actually looks okay. Was gonna put an eyelet on it, but that might just actually draw attention to it. I'll just leave it like that and see Okay. So yeah, I'm thinking some lace down there. Okay. Right, let's cut this bit of lace off here. Yep. So I think I'm going to ignore that for the minute. Yeah, I think I am going to have to put a thing on, because as soon as you... Oh, that magnet. It just look messy. So yeah, I'm going to put that over. So let's get that on. I've just got that little brush. I'm just wondering if I can just like get in that middle. Right, that's better. Okay, that's better. Oh, you know what? It's broke. Okay, not to worry. Right, I'll have to think about that, because obviously I can have a winder on or something. So yeah, we'll ignore that for now. Oh, what a shame that I just put the eyelet thing on, because obviously now I'm gonna have to cover it up. But yeah, we'll forget about it. Right, I've got these. They're both the same, just in different sizes. So I didn't know if to have it like that and just do it, and it could be a little tiny pocket. And obviously I don't want a little tiny pocket on both sides, so I've that on one side. So maybe that one on the front. I think that one, because obviously that's not going to be as dark as that. I was going to do it in that lace. And then on the other side of that one, or do I want that one there? Yeah, I'm going to go with this one. I really wanted to go with that one, but I do think that visually that that's the one. So yeah, I'm just going to glue this 3 sides, and then that can be a little pocket. Just put some tickets in or whatever. Do I want it? I want it there. Yeah. And then on this side I'm going to have the, which is a little bit too big. So let's take the frame down a little bit. Oh yeah, do any of you watch Stranger Things? Especially in America. I'm just wondering if the next season started. there or not, because I think we was expecting it to start this October, because obviously we didn't get one last October. But I'm sure we've heard that it's not now coming out till the following year. Yeah, so that can fit there. I'm going to completely stick it. Yeah, I'm going to completely stick it down. Did I cut the top? Yeah. Yeah, but I do need to put a hole in it. Okay. Yeah. So that is that. Let's get the thingamajig. This one. And I'm going to go straight through, I think. That's going to be the way it is. No, I'm just going to do it one side. I don't know, it's weird. Sometimes I do want it both sides, and I don't know what the reasoning is, but oh dear, I can't even get in the pocket. Whoopsie daisy. We've had lots of whoopsie daisies, haven't we? That's I'm gonna say I can't really see. That's it. So I'll put the thing in and then I'll glue that back down. So what side did I say I wanted it? That side, okay. And okay. So let's get this glued. Okay. Okay, and it does want it again. So that's going to be it for today. No, not for today. I'll be back later, but for me filming today, that's it. I'm gonna say I've filmed 3 today, I think. So, oof, yeah, I've had enough. So yeah, really, I'm loving it. So do I want this as a pocket, or do I want to make it into a... I don't know. Probably it'll come to me in the middle of the night. So yeah, I'm really chuffed with it so far. So yeah, you can tell that the cover's obviously going more out, but yeah, I've got a nice piece of frilly lace which I'll be able to put down the front. So that's it for today. Thank you very much for me for today. I'll see you in the next video. So thanks for joining me. Goodbye for now. See you soon. Bye.